By the way, involves dinosaurs.
Yeah, I love that one. I didn't like the first Jurassic World. Like, I don't mean Jurassic Park, I mean the first Jurassic World. I didn't like that one. I didn't like Fallen Kingdom, but I loved Dominion. You wanna know why I didn't like the first two Jurassic World movies? Because they rushed everything. They rushed the story and they rushed all the characters. But for Jurassic World Dominion, they took it slow.
Man,
So they had time.
my character in this game needs some food.
I'm just waiting for you to hop on Fortnite so we can do more videos.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, I know. By the way, when we played that horror game, did any of the jump scares scare you?
What do you think by hearing the sound? By hearing my voice on some of them?
I'm in Fortnite Festival, I was playing Gangnam Style.
I saw the
Whenever
fit.
I'm,
I saw a fin. I saw like the fin thing.
whenever I'm, not playing with people, I always play Fortnite Festival to pass the time.
I've been thinking of something.
Oh, BTW, dude, I forgot to tell you something.
What the heck do you mean by the W thing?
Joe, guess what?
What?
WWE is coming to Fortnite.
WWE?
Yes. The Undertaker and Cody Rhodes is coming to Fortnite.
Well, want some? Want some?
What?
I am not that big of a wrestling. I'm not that big of a wrestling of that kind of wrestling fan.
What, you don't like Undertaker?
I know who he is. I'm just not I don't watch WWE.
Ah, you're one of those people, huh?
I know who he is. I know who he is. I've seen him, but I don't know. But I'm not. But
Okay.
that's just something that I am not interested in.
Okay, can I ask you a question though?
Hmm.
Yesterday, when we were playing the horror game, did you at least get scared of the jump scares?
Some yes.
Did you not like that horror game?
Felt weird. It didn't feel scary. It just felt weird.
You know what was weird about it for me? We had to, like, look for a homeless guy.
Yeah, that I thought was kind of weird. I thought you were gonna look for a diamond or something.
And do you want to know one thing I know creeped you out? When we opened that microwave and there was a hand in there, because I heard you say, "What the fuck is that?" Remember? We opened
How
that
could I
microwave.
forget?
We opened the microwave and there was a hand in there, and you were like, "What the fuck is that?"
Are you wondering what I'm trying to do with my Minecraft world?
No.
I spent a year. I'm spending a year. I spent almost all of 2014 in the Minecraft in the Minecraft picture that I showed you. Wow, how long I've been in this Minecraft world
What?
since 2014.
Uh-huh.
And there's one thing I think I thought about adding to it,
Okay.
and that was dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Thought about adding dinosaurs into it. The world is still gonna have the same name. It's just that the title is just gonna be the title would be a bit different.
Okay.
It'll probably be surviving a they'll be trying to survive a year in Minecraft with dinosaurs, maybe. If I got something that put dinosaurs in here.
Well, let's see if that happens.
If it does, or what happens?
Dinosaurs being Fortnite. What, you think that's not gonna happen?
I thought you were I thought you were still. I thought you were trying to. I thought you were agreeing me on with what I said.
If you hear
That's
me slurping on something, I'm having a milkshake from Shake Shack.
well.
Oh, by the way, I'm almost level 191.
That to me is no surprise
Why is that?
because I know you played that game more than me, so that's why it's not a surprise to me. Did
Did you eat something today?
I what?
Did you eat something today?
I ate a burrito.
Yeah, because you're sounding like a smartass.
Heh heh heh. Shush.
Wise ass.
I don't give a fuck.
Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Do you not mind when people call you Joey or Joseph? Like, do you mind when people call you that, or do you not mind?
Depends.
I've called you Joseph a few times and you didn't even give a fuck.
Yeah. You called me by my actual name a couple of times.
Yeah, I still always call you Joe, not Joey, because it reminds me of that character from Friends. And if I call you Joseph, it reminds me of that person named Joseph in the Bible.
Yep, that think that's yep, that sounds about right.
That's why I'm not really comfortable calling people like Joey or Joseph. Because if they were saying like, why do you always call me like, if I like knew someone named Joseph, if I just called him Jay, if they were saying like, why are you only calling me Jay and not Joseph, I'd say, because your name sounds like the guy's name from the Bible. Or if I met a guy named Joey and I don't call him Joey, and if he asked me, why are you calling me Joey? I would say,
Because your name sounds like the dude from Friends.
yeah, that's what I would say. I wouldn't be rude, it's just I don't really want to, like, say their names because I'm gonna think of that one person.
Well,
Like how if someone was named Leonard, if I was saying, oh, I'm not gonna call you Leonard because your name sounds like, you know, that character's name from Big Bang Theory. Same as Sheldon. Wouldn't call you Sheldon. Reminds me of Big Bang Theory. Oh,
actually, it would
and
be two
also,
things.
and also, I wouldn't call anyone Steve because it reminds me of the character from Minecraft.
I just got done watching the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, was it good? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. I saw
What?
some things I could. I saw some things that be a little. I saw some things that could be that could tweak that could be tweaked around a little bit though.
What do you mean tweaked?
Like some of it look real.
But some of them look fake.
Yeah, like some CGI parts looks too CGI.
Do you know the movie was filmed in New Zealand?
No.
Yeah, they filmed the whole thing in New Zealand. Oh, and did you know they're making a sequel? I heard the Ender Dragon will be the villain.
Said
Now
the
that
pig.
now that I now that I said that, I wonder what the Ender Dragon will look like.
Please work on it one thing. Please work on it a little bit more so that way it looks a little more realistic. Because there were some scenes that looked like, all right, that's a computer.
You know, when I watched the movie, when I saw like, you know, the sheeps and the cows, I was thinking, yeah, this ain't Minecraft. But then when I saw like the zombies and skeletons, you wanna know what my reaction was? I was thinking, is it just me or am I watching a horror movie? Because ain't no way that's a Minecraft movie.
They're skeletons at night.
Yeah, they look like a bit creepy. The skeletons look, well, not the skeletons, I'm meaning the zombies. Zombies look high as fuck.
Yeah, and
They look like,
they all look like Steve.
yeah, and I'm wondering why the heck do they have the same clothes as Steve?
Well, I saw something that said that I saw something about a theory about why
And
they
what
look
was the
like why the zombies look like Steve.
and what's the theory?
You know, like how you die. You know, like how your Minecraft character dies every time, and they're
Yeah.
always wearing blue. But the zombies are always wearing blue shirts.
Oh, so you think they might be previous players?
No, no, I wasn't suggesting that.
By the way, what did you think of the villagers?
I found it fun. It was interesting,
You wanna know one thing I found weird? When
especially
that
the fight
villager
scene.
went, can I finish? Wanna know one thing I found a bit weird but funny? When a villager went to the real world and he fell in love with a woman and he learned to speak English in like one day. You remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
And the guy that wanted her back was kind of confused, like, who is this?
And then he said like, Marlene, ever since we've been together, do you want to marry me? And she's like, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. The whole
You bet.
cinema that I was in, the whole theater I was in, let me finish, whole theater I was in started laughing and I was like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Well, I didn't watch it in the theaters. I watched it at home.
Oh. Do I know what my uncle's reaction was when we saw the film?
Sure.
He was like, okay, what the fuck was in my drink? Did I take weed or something? And I said, no, uncle,
He saw it and he was like, he saw it and he was like, wait, did I just take an edible or something?
yeah, that was his reaction. He was like, wait, did I take weed?
That
I
that
said no.
takes something
I,
that takes something that helps me relax.
I told him no, you didn't take anything. That was the movie. But I do gotta say, they should do better with the sequel, like, no offense. You agree with me or no? That they should do better?
Yeah, they should do. Yeah, they should do more. They should tweet. They should spend a little more. They should spend a little more time on it.
Agreed.
Because with the first one, you can tell that some parts were CGI'd.
Well, because they had to be CGI.
I know, but like you like how sometimes something's CGI, but you can't tell that it's CGI.
Yeah.
They didn't have that. They didn't do that. You like how
Oh.
you like how sometimes some like you like how you're doing like a it's kind of like painting.
Yeah.
Want to explain how it's like painting?
Go ahead.
Alright, so you know how when you're paint. Alright, so when you're painting, you like how sometimes when you paint, you have those like you have those ugly lines that are showing,
Yeah.
but but you don't do anything for the moment because you need them.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, you get rid of those ugly lines.
Yeah.
That's how the movie felt like to me. Like someone drew something really really nice, but they forgot to draw the lines but they forgot to erase or blend in the lines that make it look like it's not real. It was
Yeah.
like that on some parts for me.
And by the way, one last thing I want to talk about the movie. Do you want to know what was emotional? They paid tribute to Technoblade.
Yeah, I know. I saw the pig.
I love when like that kid
Steve
was
just
like,
says
"What?"
that.
I love when that like kid was like, "Whoa, was that a king?" And Jack Black's like, "No, that's a legend." I was like, "Bro."
I've seen commercials, so I knew that. I've seen commercials, so I had a gut feeling that that was in. Why would they put that? Why would you put that? Real quick, why would you put something in a trailer that's not gonna be in the movie?
That was in the movie though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, would it make sense if it wasn't, but they put it in the trailer?
Well, they wouldn't put it in the trailer not to spoil it though,
They did
because
put it in
they
the
didn't.
trailer. Though.
No, they
Well,
didn't. They
I don't
didn't.
have I don't have real quick. I don't have any villagers in my. I don't have any villagers.
And by the way, you remember when they went to the Woodland Mansion?
In my
What did you think of? What did you think of those? What are those villager things called in the Woodland Mansion? They're not named villagers, but they still start with a V. What's it called? Vita, Vita,
Raiders,
nah, Vidicate, what is
indicators.
it called? Yeah, Vindicators. What did you think of them?
They were cool. Looked cool.
They look so ugly with their big eyebrows.
Yeah, it looks like one big giant unibrow.
Oh,
If you think about, it, I'm not wrong either.
and Joe, guess what? Chicken Jockey!
I've seen some things where I've seen videos on people like
Yeah, I
watching it,
heard
but
people.
they brought a chicken in
Yeah,
to
and and someone
the
threw
movie
popcorn
theater,
at someone,
and the
and
people in the movie theater were
someone,
getting pissed just because of the chicken.
someone threw popcorn at someone and got the police involved. and they kicked the whole theater out because they wanted to know who did it.
Yeah, I get that you're excited for for the Minecraft movie.
But you don't have to ruin everyone's experience for it.
Yeah, you don't have to throw. I know you're excited for a Minecraft movie, but you don't need to throw a big bucket of popcorn in the air. Maybe, maybe that's how excited they were. They couldn't contain it. They just had to throw something.
By the way, do you know someone in our theater got kicked out?
One that you
He
went to?
didn't. Yeah, he didn't throw popcorn, but this like kid, he threw his like drink. It was like Coca-Cola. He threw his drink like over us, but it hit someone, and like they had to like they didn't start the movie yet,
They
which
just
was
walked
good.
in and squirted them out.
Yeah, they like security guards came up and told the kid and his family they had to go, and the family was just blaming the kid, and he said I was doing it for a laugh. And do you know what the security guard said? Nobody, that wasn't a laugh. People were trying to enjoy a movie. Please get up and get out.
Same thing with the
Also,
chicken jock. Same thing with the chicken jockey thing.
yeah, the kid was trying to like apologize, but the security guard said no, no, no getting out of this one, pal. Out. If you were a security guard, right, what would you have said to that kid that kept trying to apologize?
Like, because that's one thing that I think that's one thing that someone's parents always want. They always want their kid to apologize for things that they do.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The security guards didn't even let the kid apologize. They said, no, you can't stay in here because of what you did, and then they just kicked him out. And do you want to know what I heard the kid's father say? Do you want to know what I heard the kid's father say, Joe,
I went,
in the theater? When they were leaving, right? You hear what I'm saying?
uh,
When they were leaving, the kid's father said, "When we get home, I'm gonna smack your ass red."
kind of like Ricky Bobby's grandma, were kind of like Ricky Bobby's grandma going, "I want to paint," like saying how, like Ricky Bobby's grandma when the kids are talking back to her, and she
Oh.
just smacks them.
So if you were a security guard in my theater, right, what would you have said to that kid that tried to apologize for throwing a drink at someone? What would you have said?
First, first thing would be let. First thing would be to hear. First thing would be to hear the apology. First thing would be to. I would just wait for him to hear. I just would wait to hear. I would just wait to hear the apology, then see if he does, and then go from there.
What do you mean go from there?
Like how you said the kid was trying to apologize.
Yeah.
I will wait to hear him actually. I will wait for you to hear. I think I would actually wait for you to hear the kid. Wait to actually hear the apology
And then you would see
before
what to
saying
do from
anything.
there. And you would see what to do from there.
Yeah, because normally people don't. Some people normally, if you think about it, some people don't. People don't apologize for some stuff. If you think
Yeah.
about it.
It's like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but like certain things that people say, like, I do this, I identify as this, I don't care. I'm just trying to watch a movie and you're trying to explain something that I don't even want to know. I want to just watch a movie, not hear your whole life freaking story.
Yeah. I mean, some people are just really bossy.
Yep, and some are just really, really stupid.
As they say in a kid show, when you call someone that's bossy, you call them bossy boiler.
I never
It
heard
means
that.
you. It means you're basically calling them like a What are you calling them a grumpy person?
Mm. Well, whenever that came on, I never heard it. I never watched it.
Yeah, it was a British show.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Oh, by the way, Joe, can you help me with something when you hop on Fortnite?
Like what?
Well, I was on duos,
Baby
right? And I'm trying
zombie.
to. So I was on duos, right? And I was trying to look for the. So could you
Yeah,
help me find it?
I died.
So Joe, on Fortnite, I'm trying to look for this item. So could you help me find it? It's called the. Did you hear what I said or no?
No, I'm trying to survive right now.
Let me guess, you died?
There's no, yes, but there's a baby zombie.
Chicken Jackie!
Yeah, there's a baby zombie right at my door in
Well
the
then
game.
kill it.
Can't, it's too fast. If I hit it, it will run straight at me and attack me.
I love it! I can't, it's too fast! It would just run at me and come and kill me. How would a baby zombie kill you? It's like that tall.
It does quite a bit of damage.
You could just like run up to it and punch it in the face.
Yeah, but I can run faster than me, especially if your character's hungry. Which my character was.
Let me tell you this, okay? You're like taller than the baby zombie. There ain't no way you're
It will
gonna
still
get killed.
kill me.
Yes, but let me finish. That zombie ain't gonna kill you because what? You think it's just gonna be eating your legs?
Now it's gonna hit me, and it takes more hearts than a regular zombie.
Fuck, you take more hearts than depression.
Eh, everybody deals with that at some point.
Yes, they do. Do you?